Hello everyone. Today we'll study masters. So masters you will find when you select one company and open one company, National Traders for example. Here you will open books of a National Traders and you will find Gateway of Tally. So Gateway of Tally is a main menu. Under there you will find masters. So under masters you will find accounts information and inventory information. Accounts information are information about accounts, and accounts, it's a short form info, accounts info, and inventory info is about the information about inventory. These are the data you will be entering in a one time. So we'll study accounts info first. Enter over accounts info. So when you open accounts info you will find groups, ledgers, voucher types. So you should know how to create these if required groups, how to create ledgers, how to create a voucher types. So if you enter over groups you will find two way of creating a group, that is single group and multiple groups. So single group creation is nothing but creating a group in a single. So multiple groups, under multiple groups you can create multiple groups. So by default you need not have to create groups because Tally is inbuilt of all the groups. You can display, if you see multiple group, under multiple groups there is a display, and enter over there and click on all items. All the groups are required groups are already inbuilt, and under which primary groups and under some of them are subgroups, under which primary groups are it is to be created, it's already are built in. Now we should understand what is groups. What is groups? Groups are, before that there is a three option under single groups, that is create. Create is for to create the group. Next display is for to just to view the group, how it has been created, under what primary group. And there is a alter. If you have to alter the existing group you can alter and save it, whichever the groups it affects. Then you can create then there is a same option under multiple groups again. So create, this will is a save your time. So here again you can create the groups in a at a time. So that is all, you have to select under groups all items. So before that I will tell you what is groups. Tally follows single ledger concept of accounting. This is in direct contrast to subsidiary ledger account. Thus all financial entries are performed using ledgers or account heads. All the financial entries are performed using ledger or account heads. That means all the ledger has to come under any of the proper groups. So ledger account heads are created to identify transactions. So transactions of similar nature will be assigned a particular group. Generally grouping of accounts is a post accounting activity. So normally the manual way of bookkeeping, we will group the ledgers at the end of while preparing the reports. But in Tally, which is done only when the reports are needed. But in Tally gives us a great flexibility. How? In setting up of our chart of accounts. Its chart of accounts are already been built in. So it allows us to group our ledgers accounts right at the time of creating our accounts chart. When we create ledgers, we will be assigning the right group. So at the time of a report, we don't have to group them again, because grouping is already assigned in the initial stage of accounting. Our reports and statements will reflect the desired classification at all the times. And further, Tally permits us to regroup our ledgers anytime. Means if you have to regroup it and you have to group subgroup again, it's always permits us. So this is about groups, understanding of groups. Now I hope you understood the groups. Now there are primary groups and subgroups which is built in Tally. Now which are those primary groups and subgroups? If you want to view that, go to multiple groups, go to display option and go to all items. You can see the groups. These are the names of groups, and under what group it is created, under which primary group it has created. But that means that is called as a parent group, and how it is created you can view that. So capital account, it is a primary group, it's under primary group because it is a parent group. And the first 15 groups are primary groups. So that is the parent groups. So rest of the groups are subgroups. That means these groups, for example reserves and surplus, bank OD account, are subgroups which created under these main primary groups. Remember that during voucher entry only the ledger accounts are used and the grouping structure remains the transparent irrespective of the use of a subclassification. This idea can be easily extended to other areas like sundry debtors, sales account, purchase accounts, etc. For example, sundry debtors and creditors are very useful when subgrouped according to their geographical areas. For example, you can group your sundry debtors, that means your customers you can group according to the geographical area. For example, if you want to group them like customers of outstation customers, customers of local customers, you can geographically you can group them, or else you can group them as the parts of their the places of their according to their places. For example, the customers of south, north, east, west, you can group them, and as well as your suppliers, you can group them according to their region. So if you wish to do that, you have how we can do the grouping our sundry debtors according to their geographical areas. Otherwise all the suppliers and the customers will be under the main group of sundry debtors. Same way you can create a subgroups like sales of local sales, interstate sales, local purchases, interstate purchases. All these groups also can be created and ledgers will come under these groups. So how to create a group? So by default you will find all the required groups. Other than these groups, if you wish to do, you can do. You can create the groups multiple way or by single. What you have to do, how you have to do, go to from gateway of Tally, go to accounts info, groups, go to single group creation. So first there is a group creation menu, and it will ask the name of a group. So under name of a group you have to type sales local. Enter. It will come under the group of a direct income. Then accept. And sales interstate. And again direct income. So this is the group I have created. So how to alter this? If you have to view that group, go to display. You will find go to display and enter, press S. You will find sales local, then sales interstate. So this is the display of a group. If you have to alter the, if suppose if you have taken a wrong group, you can alter it. Select the same group which you have created, enter and alter and assign a right group. Then after selecting a group, accept and enter. So it will be saved. I'll give you another example of a, for example, if you have to create a another group of a administrative expenses under indirect expenses, under the group of indirect expenses. Go to create, administrative expenses. Here there is a alias. You can give aliases. Alias is nothing but another name for a group. So addition to its name. If you does not want to give that, you can leave it blank. So we can give office expense here, or any code if you have to give for a group or ledger, you can give under alias. So I'll give office expenses, or if you wish to give some code also, you can give in a alias. So how to view that? Go to see, you can find administrative expenses. Here. Then you will find office expense also, which we have created alias, also will appear in a list of groups. Same way we will be creating a ledgers. Now one more thing we have to study. If you have to delete any group, if it does not want to keep up those groups, we can delete them. How we can delete a group? we have to go to alter, enter. How we can do that? From gateway of Tally, go to accounts info under masters, go to groups, enter groups, and you have to, under display menu, display option you cannot delete, you have to go to alter menu, alter option. There you have to press alt and D together. It will ask delete yes or no, press yes. So by this way we can delete any groups or ledgers. Alt plus D. So we will create some of the groups under multiple group creation screen. So multiple groups can be created. Go to create option under multiple groups, select all items, enter and type, for example, outstanding expenses. Under the group of current liabilities, select current liabilities, and by this way you can go on create a groups. For next, factory expenses. Under the group of direct expenses. So this way one by one you can go on create a group. To accept your group you have to press enter again. It will go to accept yes or no. Then if you want to save it, give enter, it will be saved. Next you have to, I hope you understood how to create a group and what is the meaning of a groups here in Tally. Next we will study ledgers under accounts information. What is ledgers? I have explained you theoretically. A ledger is a actual account head to which we identify a transaction. We pass all accounting voucher entries using ledgers. Accounting voucher entries will be passed through creation of a ledgers. Now how to create these ledgers? Same way, under groups there is a, under the, after groups there is a ledgers, go to create. So this is the menu for the creation of a ledgers. It should be noted that Tally automatically creates 2 ledger accounts. So which are these 2 automatically created ledgers? Go to display option and you can see cash and profit and loss account. These 2 ledgers will be always created by the Tally. Rest all the ledgers has to be created by you. Now here cash means cash in hand, not cash at bank. So cash, it can be petty cash again. So cash means cash in hand. And there is a profit and loss account. It will act according to debit and credit balance of a last year's profit or loss. That is the primary group. So it will come under the primary primary group. Rest other groups has to be created. So to create a group you have to go to create option. Give the name of the account you want to open. What name you have to give for a ledger. For example, sales account. So alias, there will be alias. you can give any shortcut or code for here for alias, or else you can leave it blank, and it will go under here. It is nothing but a selecting a appropriate group, so that it will be sales will come under a appropriate group for reports for your reports. So sales will come under sales group, sales ledger will come under sales group. So this is what we creating is a sales ledger, and you have to create a you have to select a sales groups, and it will ask, since it is a sales account group, it will always ask inventory values are affected, yes or no. So it is always affected with the for sales, so you have to keep it yes. And if you have to give any bank details, so here it is option is no, because it's not required. Now if you have to give any opening balance for sales, you can give here. If you are continuing with the last year, expenses will not continue. If you are starting the books with the middle of the year, you can give if there is opening balance, you can give opening balance, or else you can leave it blank if not there, and accept the ledger. So enter, it is saved. If you want to view that, go to display option, and you can say, apart from your two ledgers, you can see sales account, which I have created just now. So under display option, you can just view the display ledger. If you have to alter the ledger, suppose if you have created a wrong group, you can alter it, or else any option you have not activated, you can activate under alter option. So if you have to select in a sales under the group of a sales interstate or sales local, however you have to select the group, you can do that. So under sales account, or inventory yes or no, inventory values are affected, yes or no, also you can give and accept, and after the alteration you have to accept. One more important thing you should be noted, Tally does not allow duplicate names. If you are creating a ledger, sales ledger itself, another ledger if you are creating by giving any punctuations, it will not accept, because similar duplicate names it will not accept. We notice that Tally converts the first letter of the relevant words to uppercase, which helps us to speed up our data entry. All accounts must be classified in their appropriate groups. If you have to create any groups which is in a voucher entry mode, you can create by pressing Alt plus C. If you have to view any group or ledger in a voucher entry mode, you have to press Ctrl plus Enter. I will give these options later, how to make use of these shortcut keys, Alt and C and Ctrl and Enter. So under I have since how I explained, display is for to display the ledgers, and alter is for to alter the ledgers in a single way of creating a ledger. There is another there are other way of creating a ledgers, that is multiple ledgers. Go to create, and here how you can create a ledgers in a multiple at a time, that is under the group you have to select all items and give enter, and go on create your ledgers at a time. So for all these things I will give a one assignment to do. There we will study everything, all these in detail. So after creating giving some name for ledger, you have to select the appropriate, or else you can give some bank name, for example SBI, enter. You have to select bank account and opening balance, if any, you can give any amount and enter. It will show debit or credit balance and give enter. You have to go on, you can go on creating a group, then you have to accept. So this is for to saving the data, or else if you does not want to save, just give escape and go on giving escape till you get a gateway of Tally, or come out from that screen. Datas or any ledgers will not be saved. Now how to exit from Tally? Just give escape and quit, give yes, it will be, you will exit from Tally. And how to delete any company? If you have to delete any company, how to do that? So if for practice purpose you might have created many company. If you wish to delete those companies, you have to go to Alt and F3, company information. First you have to keep select of those company, which company you have to delete. Now for example, National Traders, if I have to delete that company or some other company, select go to select company. Suppose A to Z Traders, I wish to delete that. So go to Alt and F3, company information, Alt, enter, and from this menu you have to press Alt plus D. Alt plus D for deletion of a company. From which menu? From Alt and F3 and company information menu, and from the alter option. So go to Alt and F3, then alter, select A to Z Traders and press here Alt plus D. So if you give yes, it will ask, are you sure? Give yes. So that company A to Z Traders has been deleted. So before, only those dummy companies you can delete, you delete. Otherwise the companies which is having data, don't experiment with the deletion of a company, so because datas are there. So how to view the reports according to our ledger information. So today we will study how to view two reports, that is trial balance. As soon we give some opening balance in a ledgers, there will be assigned some trial balance. There will be display of there will be a creation of a trial balance. Where we can find the trial balance? We cannot find trial balance in a main screen. You will find only balance sheet, profit and loss account, stock summaries, ratio analysis only in the main screen. Rest all the reports are there under display option. You have to go to display, and there you will find a trial balance. So this is a trial balance. Since there is no data, since there is no transactions, it will show blank. Otherwise there will be a report of that particular trial balance of that particular company. Then how we can view a balance sheet? Balance sheet is here itself. You can give enter. So you can view a balance sheet here. So only you can find a primary groups. If you want to see detailed, press Alt and F1. You can see detailed mode of a balance sheet. Since there is no transaction, it will show as it is. So escape. escape from balance sheet. So that is for today's class, and I will be giving you some assignment to next class. So here is a assignment. So this is the company, how with these details are to be created. That is the name of a company. You give a name followed with your name. Next, mailing name will be as same as above. Then address, you can give your personal address. Country, India. You can select your country, you can select your state. Give pin code of your place. Give telephone number, email address of your, give currency symbol, and maintain how the books of accounts with inventory, you can give accounts with inventory. Give financial year from 1st 4 2019, books beginning from 1st 4 2019 again. Tally vault password is blank and use security control is no. So this is the data is for the creation of a only company. Then you create a ledgers with the ledgers of all these. So we will discuss how to solve this assignment in our next class. So this is the, I'll read the ledgers. Capital, general name, general ledger's name. Capital, under the group of a capital accounts, capital ledger will be created under the group of a capital account with the opening balance of a 25,000 credit balance. General reserve under the group of a general reserves and surplus with the opening balance of a 55,000 credit balance. Capital reserve under the group of a reserves and surplus 45,000. Profit and loss account, which is a inbuilt ledger under the group of a primary. You don't have to create, you only have to alter the opening balance with the 65,000 credit balance. OD at a SBI account under the primary group of a bank OD account with the 35,000 credit balance. Loan from HDFC account, that is under the group of a secured loan. So 50,000 it is. Loan from Bajaj Finance, that is unsecured loan. So loan from the bank will be secured loans, but loan from the other company, finance company, will be unsecured loans. 35,000. Measures Genlite are the party, your suppliers. They are under the group of a sundry creditors, is having the opening balance of a 40,000 credit balance. Shubham and Sons. Shubham and Sons, sundry creditors 25,000. And there is one more party, that is Shakti India, under the group of sundry creditors 25,000. And next there is a next ledger, pre-reserved commission under the group of current liabilities 5,500. Outstanding AMC charges under the subgroup of outstanding expenses under the primary group of current liabilities. So this we have to create the ledger here, and we have to create a subgroup here under the primary group of current liabilities. I will show you how to do all these things with the opening balance of 6,000. Then there is assets, buildings under the group of fixed assets 2 lakh, machinery under the group of fixed assets 1,50,000. Debentures at ABN AMRO Bank, so that's under the group of investments 55,000 debit balance. Modern traders, they are the party under the group of sundry debtors 30,000. Bearings and spares under the group of sundry debtors 25,000. Agarwal and Co under the group of sundry debtors 45,000. Next there is a ledger cash. You don't have to create a cash ledger and profit and loss account. There is a cash ledger you have to alter to give a opening balance of 60,000 debit balance. So cash will be already created under cash in hand group. Next, there is a bank account SBI with the bank account name number. So under the bank account group with the amount of a opening balance of a 3,25,000 debit balance. So after creation of all the ledgers, you have to arrive with the debit balance of a 1,25,000 difference in balance sheet. You will find a difference of 1,25,000 because due to the uncleared closing stock balance, because we have not cleared the closing stock balance. So if you get a difference amount of 1,25,000, that means you have assigned all the groups properly, because we have to closing stock, we have to create the ledger, and we have to give at the end of the financial year and financial year, as well as when the beginning of the new financial year. Next, there is a slide for to update. We have to update the bill-wise details of debtors and creditors according to their bill details. Now, here is the creditors, your suppliers bill details. For example, these first column shows the date of their bill. Next shows the name of the bill. That is the purchases, G for Genlite, Messrs Genlite, G, and it's the bill number 101. And how long the credit days are allowed to them. So 30 days. So these are the information you will be giving with the amount of 22,000. Their bill spending, the bill amount 22,000 credit balance. Next bill, 2 bills are pending. That is, next bill date is 1st February 2020, and this is a bill name. We will be writing a bill name in this way, so that as to understand the purchases and the company, their supplier name with the bill number, and credit days, and 18,000 is their bill amount. Next is Shubham and Sons, their bill details. 2nd November, it's a bill date on 2nd November 2019, and this is a bill name SS. It's nothing but a Shubham and Sons SS, and this is a bill number, and this is a credit days, and this amount 20,000 is pending of last year. So next bill is 1st December 2019. This is a bill name, 30 days, and for 15,000 is a bill amount. Next, there is a Shakti India, their bill details. So date is there is also 2 bills are pending. 2 bills are pending with the details I will give you while entering in a tally. Name of a bill, credit days, and amounts are given accordingly. So next, these are the debtors bill details. So first debtor, Modern Traders, their bill date, 2 bills are pending. Bill names, here MT is nothing but Modern Traders. SAL is a sale, short form of sales, and their debtor's name and bill number. Credit days is how long the credit days are allowed, and 18,000 is a bill amount and the debit balance. So bearings, and same way the bearings and spares, your suppliers, their B, and it is given B and S is a short form, bill number, and 20,000, and second bill is for 1st October. This is a bill name, and 30 days, and 5,000 is their amount. So then Agarwal and Company, these are the bill details. 2 bills are pending with them. So in my at the end of enter in a tally, we can arrive a trial balance with the trial balance as well as the balance sheet amount. So balance sheet should reflect the total amount of 10,21,500, and there will be a difference in opening balance will show 1,25,000, and receivables amount, that is a pending amount of our debtors 1 lakh, and payable amount of suppliers 1 lakh will reflect in a balance sheet. So this is the assignment I will be solving in a next class. I hope you understood the today's class. Hope you like the video. Please subscribe my channel. Thank you.